Hey everyone, my name is Jamie Lee. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching this video today. Now today I have a very exciting Old Navy holiday outfit haul for you. Specifically today I've got some things that I think would be perfect for any holiday parties you have coming up, as well as a couple of things that I think could make really cute gifts from Old Navy. It's no secret that I've been wearing Old Navy a lot this year as the prices of everything have just absolutely skyrocketed. I think it's really nice to have some affordable pieces that you can pick up that are still on trend, and I find that Old Navy can be really good for that. In addition to the pieces from Old Navy, I very quickly wanted to share with you a new jewelry brand that I tried, which is Linjer. Now, Linjer is a fine jewelry brand that sells direct to consumers, so they are able to offer really affordable prices while still using super high quality and sustainably sourced materials. They sell fine jewelry at a range of price points so that everybody can find something that they love and that's within budget, and I think that they would make an amazing Christmas gift. In particular, the main base metals that they use are sterling silver, 14 karat gold, and then they also have a gold vermeil, which is probably the best option if you're looking for something ultra affordable. If you've never had a vermeil piece before, it is essentially a silver base that is then electroplated with gold over top, so you still get the look and luxury of gold without paying the 14 karat gold prices. But if you are looking for a 14 karat piece, they do make those as well. They were nice enough to send me a few different pieces, so I thought I would show you what they look like when they are packaged. So they come in this really beautiful packaging with a little bow on it. You open that, and then you have a little velvet pouch with your jewelry inside. And one thing that I really loved about Linjer when I was browsing their website, they have a lot of pieces that feel very timeless, very elegant, and like pieces that you would actually wear for many years to come. This moonstone ring was one of my favorites. I just thought that that looked absolutely beautiful, something that could be paired with many other types of jewelry, many other rings, and it looks like such a gorgeous statement piece. I also picked up this beautiful multi-gemstone ring. I think these rings look beautiful together. They would also look gorgeous with any existing ring stacks you already have. I also picked up these adorable little gold earrings that have these adorable, really pale blue baguette charms on them, which obviously you can remove the charms if you just want the very simple understated gold earring. And all of these pieces were $120 Canadian or less, which is ultra affordable, perfect price for gifting to somebody that you love without completely breaking the bank. They also sell these beautiful little travel jewelry boxes, which are the perfect size for bringing a couple of rings, maybe a pair of earrings or a necklace, and you can keep it in your carry-on with you so you don't have to store a huge jewelry box in your regular luggage. I thought that was perfect, excellent size, and I will definitely make use of this. And if you'd like to try anything from Linjer for yourself or pick anything up as a Christmas gift, which once again I do think they would make an amazing gift, you can use code Jamie Lee, which you can find on the screen here or down in the description box, to get a special offer on your purchase. And if you are planning to maybe check for some Christmas gifts, a couple of things that I think would be amazing choices. They do have a bunch of birthstone pieces. So if you have somebody in your family who loves their birthstone, you can get them a really beautiful ring with that birthstone on there. You can also get charm necklaces that you can kind of swap out different charms on that I think would be a great gift for anybody on your list. But definitely worth checking out, and huge thank you to Linjer for sponsoring this video. And now let's take a look at some holiday party outfits from Old Navy. So first up, I have this little puff sleeve dress. Now this did come in a couple different colors or patterns, but I loved this one with the roses on it. I thought it was absolutely beautiful. You can see this is obviously quite a deep V, so I think for somebody with a larger chest such as myself, that might limit where you can wear this dress to, but I do think that it is very cute. It is a mini length, but I went with the regular length versus I usually get the petite, and I feel like this would be more than appropriate for anything that I would go to. It's short, but certainly not too short by any means. It does have pockets, and the skirt does kind of flare out a little bit from the body, which I think looks really good. It also has some smocking around your waist, which I do think really helps to accentuate your waist and kind of make you look a little bit more hourglass shaped. It has the puff sleeves, and these are very large, like very traditional puff sleeves with the elastic around the elbows. Now, as I've been wearing this around for the last like 20 minutes or so, I do definitely notice that when you're moving moving your arms around a lot, the sleeves will end up a little bit bunched up. Obviously easy to pull them down, but just know that they won't necessarily stay perfect all night. And the back of this does have a little velvet tie to kind of keep it closed. Overall, I am very pleasantly surprised with this. I think that it feels good. I think it looks cute. I love that it has pockets. And I do think that with like some tights, maybe some nice tall black heels, this would be very cute for a Christmas party. And I think a lot of times I tend to stick to just wearing like a black dress at holiday parties. But I think that this still gives that like understated professional vibes without just being full black head to toe. So definitely a huge fan of this and would 100% recommend. Next up, we have an outfit that was one that was specifically on the Old Navy website, like paired together. So I figured let's try it. Little out of my comfort zone. It is this very, very bright red skirt that you can see kind of flares out from the body with this white kind of bedazzled sweater. Now, I think visually this is very cute. I like how it looks. However, I don't like this skirt at all. As you can hear, it's just this very plasticky material that even just when I'm walking around, like I can hear that plastic rubbing against itself, and I really don't like that. I had to pull this on over my head, so it's going to be very hard to get off because this just has a little bit of elastic at the back, and this is in my usual size medium. There was zero possibility this elastic was stretching over my bum. So if you are a larger bummed girl, I would not recommend this skirt unless you're willing to pull it over your head every time. Now the skirt does have pockets, and I do really like the shape of it. Like I love how it's kind of flaring out from the body. They did also have this skirt in black if you like it but you don't love the red. But I just know for me with this material and how it's already holding on to a lot of wrinkles, I know that I'm not going to actively reach for this to wear to a party where I'm going to be like moving around a lot, sitting, standing. It's going to be getting wrinkled, maybe stuff spilling on it. I just know this isn't going to work for me. Now the sweater, I'm actually very pleasantly surprised by. This sweater is extremely soft, very comfy. It does come in at the wrist, which helped to kind of hold it in place. It's sitting on me a little bit below the belly button, so it's not like a super long sweater or anything, but I think it would look fine with jeans or really any skirt. And the little gemstones on here, at least in person, are actually very shimmery and shiny, and I think that that looks really pretty. I think this would even be great to just add like a little bit of something around the holidays at work. I love kind of dressing for the holidays in the workplace, and I think that this would be a great addition. All right, next up we have another little outfit pairing that was recommended on the Old Navy website, and once again, I'm a little unsure about this one. So this time we have this mock neck, really shiny lurex style top, and then these bottoms are they're supposed to almost look like satin, but they're cargo pants. If you like a slightly masculine leaning vibe, I could see you liking these pants. And maybe you want something just like a little different, a little more elevated for a Christmas party, but you still don't want to go too far out of your comfort zone. I think that they're cute. I do love that they are a little bit shiny. The pockets I think look nice. They definitely look very cool. Now I got these in a size 10 petite, and they are fitting perfectly just off the ground, so they would look great with any kind of shoe. However, I do feel like the pants fit ever so slightly weird on me and are just slightly pulling across the front because they're a little bit too tight across the bum. And I feel like because they're a very thick, very rigid material with no stretch, they are flattening out my bum a little bit, which I don't love that. And as is quite often a problem for me with Old Navy pants, I do have quite a lot of gapping at the back. It's a shame because they never release curvy versions of any of these kind of trendy pant options. They seem to only release it in like a couple pairs of jeans per year. When I think something like this, a curvy option is a must because they're very rigid, they have no stretch, and if you have larger hips, which many women do, or a larger bum, they just aren't really going to fit right. Now they do have pockets on the front, which is great, and then they have the little slide tabs instead of a button, and then they also have a little button over there as well. And I do want to mention that these are real pockets as well with a little flap over them, so you could actually store something down there if you wanted to. Now this little top I actually think is very, very cute. It is paper thin though. like super, super thin. So just know that you're getting what you pay for in this case. It's affordable, but it's also super thin. I really like this shiny fabric around the holidays. I think it's really cute. I think throwing this on with a pair of dress pants and just like a cute blazer instantly makes you look like you're ready for a party, just because it is this like super shiny, a little bit out of the ordinary fabric. Now this is a mock neck. It doesn't come too high and it's loose enough that I don't find that it is irritating my neck at all. And you can see it is basically just like a solid tank from the back. The pants, I'm almost certainly going to return. I feel like they're just a little odd fitting and not necessarily my vibe for a holiday party. This top though, I do think I might keep. I think it's super cute. All right, next up we have something else that once again is a little outside my comfort zone, but I thought that it could be very cute. And that is this little purple, almost like a little suit set with a vest and then matching pants. However, as I'm sure you can tell immediately on camera, these pants are way, way, way too tight. And this is one of the few things that I really have a gripe with Old Navy for. I feel like their sizing is wildly inconsistent, especially for pants. Both this pair and the last pair, both a size 10. The last pair, too loose on the waist, ever so slightly too tight on the bum, but not enough that it would be uncomfortable or unwearable. These ones, so much too tight across the butt that it's squishing everything flat and making it just completely pull and look terrible across the front. But even these are loose at the waist. Once again, I feel like the fit of the standard Old Navy pants, the non-curvy pairs, are just all over the place. But as an outfit, I do think that this is very, very cute. Now the pants are a little too long for me. I would probably be wearing heels to a party anyways. It's not the end of the world. I love this purple. I think it's really gorgeous. Now the pants do have pockets. I would not be able to use the pockets because they're way too tight. There is also one back pocket on this side, just a small one. And then there is some elastic at the waist at the back, but unfortunately it's sitting off my back. So the elastic isn't really helping. Now this little top, I just pulled this on, but you can actually unbutton it if you choose to. You could obviously wear a little t-shirt or a blouse or something underneath here, but for a Christmas party, I do think that just this on its own with a killer pair of heels, a little bag, would be perfect. You would look super cute, very stylish, very on trend, but you don't necessarily have to go full dress to do that, which I think is really nice and always good to remember. Just because it's like a fancy occasion doesn't mean that you have to be so outside of your comfort zone. You can still wear something that's like a little bit more masculine presenting and look adorable at the party. All right, next up, we have something that I hated as soon as I took out of the package, if I'm being honest, and that is this silver mini skirt. On the website, they had it paired a couple of different ways, but one of the ways was just with a little cardigan. So of course I got it to try it. How I would probably be more likely to wear a mini skirt like this is really leaning into like the shiny, where it was something like that Lurex top we had before, maybe some kind of like cardigan or blazer situation. I also think you could probably wear this with that first little white kind of bedazzled sweater that we had on. I think that would probably be cute. However, this skirt is just terribly made. It is so thin and so unbelievably cheap feeling. As soon as I held it up and looked at it, I was actually kind of shocked that they're selling it at all. The whole skirt just feels bad. It feels cheap. It feels like it has thin coating of like plasticky over top of it. It fits super, super weird. Once again, too tight on the bum, way, way too loose at the waist. It's fitting very odd at the bottom because it's just straight up and down. Like it is quite literally a rectangle, and women's bodies are not a perfect rectangle here. We have curves. Of course, it was not going to fit properly, and it feels like they just kind of threw this together super quick as something to offer for like a holiday collection. I know I will 100% be sending it back, and it's something that I would not recommend to anybody. On the flip side, I actually think that this cardigan, obviously whether you like the looks of it or not, that will be up to you, but it's actually a very nice cardigan. It is extremely thick, very soft. It feels super comfortable on. The sleeves are nice and long, keeping keeping in mind that I'm only 5'1", but you can see the sleeves like more than cover my hands, so they should fit most people's arms, which is nice. The length on this, my belly button is here. It is a couple inches below. And obviously, once again, you can unbutton this if you so choose, but even buttoned up, I think that it's very cute, very Christmassy. They did have some other colors and patterns of this as well. And I think once again, even if you're just looking for like a little Christmas cardigan that you can wear to work or that you can wear when you're going Christmas shopping with your kids, I think this would be a good choice. Now, last but certainly not least, Old Navy always releases a lot of new pajama sets and lounge sets around Christmas. This year, of course, they've released tons of PJ sets, so if you're looking for like family matching PJs, they have them. But they also released this very interesting little chenille lounge set. Now, I love chenille. I think that it always just feels really soft, cozy, very luxe, and I thought this was very cute. Now, they had a few colors. I will warn you, a lot of the more neutral colors were sold out like instantly when this released. Maybe they'll restock it, but at the time that I was getting this, I think I could only get black or this like pinky purple color. The pants are kind of like a wide leg, and then the entire thing is just this super soft, cozy chenille. The top has some buttons, you can unbutton them, and it is fairly cropped. Like you can see it's just touching the top of the pants. No pockets on this, which is a shame, but in general, I do think that this is very cute, super comfy, and this is the type of lounge set that I think you could gift just about any woman and they would be very pleased and think that it's super comfy and very cute, especially if you can get it in a color that you know they already wear a lot. And unfortunately, at least in my quest for finding the cutest holiday outfits to wear this year, the only thing that I think I would really wear to a holiday party is this first puff sleeve rose print dress. I do think that this is very cute for what it is. It felt very good on. I think it looked good, hugged a woman's body in all the places it should, and it didn't break the bank, which is always nice when you are trying to get a new outfit on a budget. And of course, I do also really like this little chenille set. So those are probably the only two things that I'm super inclined to keep. I might also consider keeping the little white bedazzled sweater and the little lurex tank with the mock neck, but most of the bottoms especially were very disappointing. Like I said, I would do anything for Old Navy to bring in some curvy styles of some of their pants, because the regular styles just do not work if you have a curvier figure, unfortunately. And once again, big reminder to consider checking out Linjer. They have some very adorable earrings and rings, necklaces, bracelets, all at really affordable prices. And once again, you can use my discount code to get a special offer with your purchase. Huge thank you to Linjer for sending me those jewelry pieces. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope you have a fabulous day and that I'll see you next time. Bye!